and welcome to Barrett Mitsubishi. My name is Mark Hoffman. Today I'm here to take you around our 2012 GLX-R Triton. As you've seen from inquiring on the car, it represents exceptional value. This video is going to be mostly about condition. So let's have a little bit of a wander, shall we? Starting off at the front, obviously being the GLX-R, you get the nice big chrome headlights. Do get chrome fog lights down the bottom, as well as the factory nudge bar fitted, which is nice that it's got two little spots if you want to fit a pair of driving lights or a light bar. Nice chrome grille throughout, and has a bit of dust on the car today, but no signs of stone chips or anything. There's a couple of little touch-ups just along the very edge lip of the bonnet, but you'd have to look very close to see them. Coming around the driver's side of the vehicle now, no scratches or anything on the guard. Front wheel alloy, of course, unmarked, no signs of gutter rash or anything like that. Do have the factory highway terrain tyre, heaps of tread in there as well. Coming down the side of the vehicle, the GLX-R does get you the chrome mirror scalps. Little badge there just to let you know it is the 4x4. Chrome door handles as well. This one is fitted with the factory weather shields, as well as what looks like a little bit of tint on the rear glass, probably privacy glass because there's none on the front there. Would recommend evening those two out just to make it look a little bit better, make those summer days a little nicer. No signs of shopping trolley dents or scratches or anything like that down the side of the vehicle. Does have the factory fitted GLX-R side skirts there as well. Coming down to the tub now, tub presents brilliantly, no signs of scratching along here or down the back or anywhere like that. Rear wheel unmarked yet again, brilliant condition Bridgestone highway terrain tyre there as well, and standard suspension in the rear. Come around to the back of the Triton now, a little bit to talk about. Obviously we've got the hard lid there, which is a really nice feature. We'll open that in a moment for you. The nice grey tailgate. Do have the rear step on this model, as well as we have our tow pack here, which has the flat 9-pin and an Anderson plug there as well, which is nice if you've got any accessories or a caravan that utilises an Anderson plug. Pop the little button in there, lift this up. That probably explains what made the noise when I moved the car. Does have a tow bar in the back. Now, being one of the ones that doesn't have a tub liner fitted to the vehicle, you do get a bit of damaging on the paint. The paint does scratch very, very easily. I would highly recommend fitting a tub liner to it, because then it would just look absolutely brand new, and they're very, very hard to damage. That's why we have them. Pop that down. Coming around the passenger side of the vehicle now, if there was to be any damage on this vehicle, that's where it'd be, and none of that here. So on the tub here, no signs of scratches, dents, nicks or anything like that. Rear wheel unmarked yet again, brilliant condition factory highway terrain tyre there, heaps and heaps of tread. Coming down the side of the vehicle, I'm struggling to find a scratch or a nick on this vehicle actually on the sides. Unmarked side step there, brilliant condition coming all the way up to the last wheel now. Unmarked alloy wheel and a brilliant condition, heaps of tread, factory dual tyre there as well. So the whole way around this vehicle presents very, very well. Around to the front of the Triton now. We've cheated a little bit by opening up the bonnet here. Now what we'll talk about is a power plant. You're looking at a 4-cylinder 2.5 litre direct inject turbo diesel engine. It's going to give you 131 kilowatts of power, 350 newton meters of torque. Now here's the big bit. Being a GLX-R Triton, you get a much better gearbox with Super Select. It is a 5-speed automatic, 4x4 of course. You can use it in wet weather days on tarmac. That's going to give you 9.6 litres to the 100, 75 litre tank. That equates to 781 kilometres of average driving range. Right inside the Triton GLX-R now, and quite a nice place to be actually. You'll see throughout the interior really, really good condition with this example actually. A little bit of wear on the steering wheel, no signs of wear on the buttons or anything like that. It's not major, I'm being a bit picky there, but I just like to be a bit picky on these videos for you. Black stitching's really well done. On the left side of the steering we've got our media controls, as well as our cruise control on the right hand side. Down the bottom we've got our Bluetooth phone as well. Left side wiper controls, right side headlight and indicator, as well as front fog light as well. On this side we do have 2 factory keys for this car, as well as the hard lid lock keys. We do have a stability control off button. Sometimes you do actually want to turn that off if you're off-road, etc. And electric mirrors of course. Driver's door, we have 4-door power windows, as well as a little button to lock them. Being a GLX-R, you get nice little chrome door pulls as well. Up and into the centre, nice easy to read speedo cluster there, 100 kilometers an hour dead in the centre. We do have our little 4-wheel drive indicator there telling us which gear we're in, which is nice. Moving across and into the centre, the GLX-R gives us our trip computer here. Tells us the time, radio, compass heading, how hot or cold it is outside. Really, really interesting little bit of information that you can flick through, of course, and see fuel economy, range, that sort of fun stuff as well. Elevation, barometer, you can even turn it off completely if you want to. Coming down from there, we've got a button to tell you if the passenger airbag is turned off, which you can do if you want to put a baby seat in here. You can actually turn off the front passenger airbag. Climate control system, very easy to use, where you want it, how much fan and how much temperature. Button to test all the indicators at once. Audio system, very easy to use there. Down the bottom here, Cameron's probably going to struggle to see it, but we do have 2 button blanks, as well as a 12-volt socket and a button there to roll down the rear window, which is a brilliant feature to have, the GLX-Rs have, and sadly they did get rid of it in the new one. Now, as I mentioned before, we've got a 5-speed automatic here. Of course, you can drop it into D for drive, but if you're going downhill, say in a 4-drive situation, you might want to just select first gear, just so you can idle down the hill, which is not with nice control. Pop it into park. Over here, as I mentioned before, Super Select 4x4 in this model. So you've got 2 high, 4 high, which you can use on tarmac roads, which is a nice thing for this one. Then you've got 4 high locked center. That's more your dirt road stuff. And then you've got your 4 low locked center, which is pretty much you're in the ruts and off-road at that point. Down a bit further, you've got your dual cup holders, handbrake of course. Center console there does have some AV inputs and a nice deep storage bin for all of your stuff. I'm going to get my camera to zoom around the interior now, and I think you'll be very impressed to know that it is really good condition. It does have the factory floor mats, both front and rear, presenting very, very well. Seat trim, really good in both front and back. While you're coming back around to the front, let's dive into the service books and we'll have a chat about that too. Alright, jumping into the service books to the back mark. There we go. Had its 15,000, it's got its 30, it's got its 45. We don't have a stamp in the 60, however it was done at 72 again by Mitsubishi. Then it was done at 90, 105. And then we've done it a little bit later than it should be. It's sort of in between the 120 and the 130 where it was done, at Clint Rose Motors. But they've also done a fair bit of catch-up work, which is nice to see. They did a full trans service, a brand new battery, and has done the front brake pads. And then of course we've serviced it when it was brought into stock. So the car is really good service history and up to date, ready to go. Thank you for watching this video presentation of our Triton GLX-R. As you've seen, exterior presents brilliantly, as does the interior, and really good service history with some of the extra work being done. Do be very quick for this car. Give us a call, 9907 0555, and thank you for watching.